outside and that
right outside. Two-time, baby girl, you know me. All the niggas round me, gotta watch your time, 'cause it's flying right by. Two-time, baby girl, you know me. Yeah.
Hey, truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go from underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must have changed foes on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good, Chubbs to look around. Find one to see my type. Now my dog and he knows what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is I meet this girl tonight, then I go and treat her too nice. Got a red credit card swipes. I don't even know if she a wife, but I do know one thing though. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Baby, I'll love you one day. Baby, we'll someday grow. Till then, I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway, on this one way. Jury in the safe on arrival. Pistol on J for survival. A lot of people gunning for the title. A lot of people trying to take us viral. I was trying to have a nice night though. Waiter brought a check for the meal. She said, babe, I think this was a typo. Nah, girl, I got it. That's like, though. I can show you bigger things than that. It's gonna be a minute till I'm back. Let me get your images that last. Amex had a limit in the past. I had plenty women in the past. I done plenty sinning in the past. You don't need to know, but you can ask. Sticking on your backstage pass, all access, cause you bad. You can go wherever with that ass. Show to the shout, to the truck to the club for the party. You go in first with your girls, cause I don't know who's out there watching. But I do know one thing though, women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday, Sunday, yo. Baby, I'll love you one day. Baby, we'll someday grow. Till then, I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway, on this one way.
Just like leaving your home with the things these days, I'm letting God handle all things above me. The things I can't change are the reason you love me. Listen, you can hear them calling my name. I'm all over the place, I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed at all. Still finding myself, let alone a soulmate, I'm just saying. Feel like we one and the same, our relationship changed. That or it never existed. Whenever they say something about us, you listen. But fuck what they talking about on your timeline. That's cutting all into my time with you. Fuck what they talking about on your timeline. That's cutting all into my time with you. My time with you, my rock mirrors. I'm just like leaving your home with things. She says you're my everything. I love you through everything. I done did everything to her. She forgave me for everything. This a forever thing. Hate that I treat it like it's a whatever thing. Trust me, girl, this shit is everything to me. She from the jungle. She from the jungle. I take somebody else's car. Drive it undercover. This shit is everything to me. This shit is everything. Don't know where we stand. I used to hit you about everything. Oh, we still good. Oh, we still good. Oh, we still good. Oh, we still good. If I need to talk, are you around? Are you down for the cause? Are you down? Are you down? Are you down? Are you down for the cause? Are you down? Are you down? Are you down? Are you down for the cause? You still down? You still down? You still down? Yeah. These days, these new girls, they got me nervous. They go to school and do bottle service. They can't decide, they keep switching majors. Being indecisive makes me anxious. Call your number and it's out of service. Can I call for your information? What am I supposed to do after we done everything that we done? Who is your replacement? Are we still good? Are we still good? Are we still good? Are we still good? making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kinda like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a road that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I can't just be with you and only you. Yeah, I got one virtual, got one, and that is the only two, man. How many times have I shown improvement? How many nights I've been woke, swerving the potholes, not trying to fuck up the wheels on the road, okay? Funny how life goes. He thought he was sick, now we wiping his nose, okay? Soon as you give him your soul, you blow up and they say you're selling your soul, okay? They want my life exposed, they wanna know about the highs and lows. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kinda like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a road that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth.
Hey, yeah, I got one lawyer, got one, and that is the only two, man. How many times have I told you the truth, man? How many nights I've been woke, swerving them potholes, not trying to fuck up the wheels or fuck up the deals. I'm posted to stop home, it's me, the house, and the twins. It's only the real. I'm moving way too humble. Easy and handed it off. I still got no fumbles. I'm on a hot 100, numero uno. This one ain't come with a bundle. I'm in no pen, a million in chocolate chips, and that's just how my cookie crumbled. I put a skirt on the whip and a crown on the six, but there's no need to dress up the numbers. Hey, hey, yeah, but I guess they must have their reasons. They wanna know how I'm living my day-to-day life in the regular season. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kinda like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit
Hello everyone, how you doing? Let me know if you can hear me, please.
I love you to death, but I told you the truth.
Let me know if you can hear me, if you can still hear the music, and we get started. Great. About to get started with some chart time, education, and everything that comes with it. You already know. All right. How you doing today? It's great to connect. I have some great news. I have something to announce, so stay ready for it. And yeah, everyone go like this live, put me on the map. More people deserve to see this free education on YouTube. I'm gonna show up 4 times out of 5 every single week, so almost every day. And you know that the education is fire. You know that I'm gonna share everything, you know, not everything that I know, but a lot of stuff, and of course then everything that I know to my Excel students. But I will share a lot also here on my live trading. You just need to stay very careful and very attentive to everything that I'm saying, because I just keep going with it. I will not stop a lot on some concepts because I go in depth and I explain them in depth for Excel students. But other than that, wait, there is a 10 spots trading floor. Now we can remove this one. It's fine. Perfect. Man, I need clarification on change of character and fake change of character. You already know every single time I say this, it's only for Excel students. Fake change of character education is only for Excel students. It's going crazy because it's our most important confirmation, the fake change of character and the good change of character. So yeah. So here, your USD, we're waiting for this liquidity to be taken before considering any buy. We're not gonna consider any buys before this liquidity is taken. Now, if this liquidity is taken and down here we don't have any confirmation, then I will look for this other liquidity. All right. This is all about liquidity. As you can see, lines on my chart, it's all about liquidity, and there's always trades after liquidity and the correct liquidity is taken. So here we look for this, for these two. But anyway, if I need to look overall, we are in this range. So let me show you. The range goes from, what the fuck is it? From here to here, right? Range goes from here to here. Why? Why? Because this is the law that breaks previous structure right here, right? This is the law that from where we retraced, then we started going to the upside. We broke the previous structure, and this is the range that we're dealing with, correct? This is the range that we're dealing with. Now we retraced to the downside, but we haven't created a new higher high, so we're still in this range from here to here. Now, in order to consider buys, since I still believe that we should still be bullish unless we change direction, but for now we're still bullish, that I will look for buys whether we take this liquidity or the lower liquidity. Of course, the more liquidity that we take, the more we usually have stronger moves, so we'll wait for that. So this is for Euro USD. And this is for Euro USD. We're not gonna look for sells, we're not gonna look for buys for now. We're gonna wait until this liquidity is taken. I'm gonna put an alert here, and if you want, you can do the same. After that is taken, we can actually look for buys. And going on lower time frames, we can target that area. How do we target that area? If there is a good fake change of character pattern, which there is not for now, unfortunately. Now I'll show you a good fake change of character pattern that happened yesterday, and we actually took the trade on January 30. It was right here. It was really nice, actually. Perfect. Where's that at? 1 second. Yeah, I need to check at what time we entered the trade. $1:55 here. Perfect. So this is very tricky trade. Like, a lot of people wouldn't have taken this, but this is the external liquidity, right? And we still didn't grab this liquidity. Now, why is that liquidity valid? Because also this other I don't know what we can even call it, but this was from the weekend, was a bit crazy, but this imbalance wasn't filled as well. So we didn't grab this external liquidity yet, right? Right. And we were right here. Now stay ready, because this was a crazy trade. We were right here, exactly here. Oh, 1 second, I need to answer a call, so stay ready for this.
Last name ever, first name greatest. Like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with. Started off local, but thanks to all the haters, I know G4 pilots on a first name basis. In your city, faded off the brown. Nino, she insists she got more class. We know, swimming in the money, come and find me. Nemo, if I was at the club, you know I balled. Chemo, dropped a mixtape, that shit sounded like an album. Who'da thought a countrywide tour be the outcome? Labels want my name beside an X like Malcolm. Everybody got a deal, I did it without one. Yeah, nigga, I'm about my business. Killing all these rappers, you would swear I had a hit list. Everyone who doubted me is asking for forgiveness. If you ain't been a part of it, at least you got to witness.
Here we are. I was in a call with real estate property that I need to buy, having some problems as usual. Real estate goes crazy. But anyway, we're here. This was the trade that we took yesterday. So we didn't yet take this external liquidity right here. And also there was this higher imbalance that needed to be filled. And we were right here. And this is a fake change of character entry. We were here, and what happened? This happened. Break and break. Fake change of character. Actual area we want to trade from. Zooming in, we're targeting this external liquidity, pretty easy. Looks very small if you zoom out. Looks super small, right? But if you zoom in, this is what was happening. Fake change of character, reached the lower area, and just buys. We entered buys from here, and that's it. Where was it? Targeting external liquidity, that's it. This was the trade. This is how you trade fake change of character. You just need to be able to recognize it. And if it's a good change of character, then good. You can take it. Does fake chalk work on higher time frames too? Yes. Then after that, what happened? I marked this external liquidity. After taking external liquidity, we pushed to the downside like crazy. But there was no entry confirmation here. I needed to see this low being taken. It did take this low, closed below it, never came back. What confirmation did I see there? I just see the fake change of character confirmation. Now, let's go and check other pairs. Perfect. Great. So what do you see on NZD-CAD? Let me see in the chat if you Signal is great. Little request from Signal members before the entry. Can you let us know whether it is a buy or sell? Yeah, sure. We can tell you in advance if you're looking for too long or short, if that can help. You didn't use volume there? Yes, I just didn't cover it now. I didn't cover volume now. Also because I have it on my other charts. Should we wait for it to come back to the order block that broke structure? I don't know what you're talking about. The person that is spamming about smart money concepts and ICT, I don't care. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Smart money is not profitable. ICT, I don't know. I have no idea. Smart money is not profitable at the end. I do use smart money concepts, but you need to put them together in order to be profitable. Smart money itself is not profitable at all. You need to put it together in a certain way in order to understand whether it is profitable or not. Just like if I go back to JR30 and we look at the 1 minute, this change of character, a lot of people will say, you know, smart money traders will say, they'll come right here, and instead of watching it the way I was covering it, they will say supply area, right? Supply area with imbalance as well right here, so it's a good area. Change of character, I will enter sells and then they get stopped out, right? So I don't know, trade whatever you want. I know how I'm trading and I know that it works. Perfect. So I was covering NZD-CAD, but first, since we're here, sorry, nice. So, JR30, I would like it to see go below this internal liquidity. After this internal liquidity, I will consider buys. Correct. I will consider buys after this basically. That's it. Correct. I wanted to see it take this internal liquidity. Then we have NZD-CAD, we see we have a message. NZD-CAD is a manipulation of Asian range, and we have a change of character. Right now I'm in. We're at, let's see. So manipulation of Asian range, this change of character, and you probably entered from here. Overall it's good because it goes from, you know, from liquidity to liquidity, and I hope that you considered this and you just didn't enter at this demand because it always goes lower. But other than that, I'm not gonna look for that. Good if you are in the trade, I'm not gonna look for that. What I'm gonna look for is, again, it's the usual. We're either gonna go for yesterday high right here and then look for sells, or we're gonna go for this liquidity and look for buys. Just the usual. Of course, we need a good confirmation. Otherwise, I will trade fake change of characters against this liquidity. So if you see a fake change of character, I will trade it against targeting this liquidity. Then we have gold. Gold is bullish overall, but I will not look for buys on gold. Perfect Euro GBP. Okay, amazing. So here on Euro GBP, we are at this demand. Oof, it's gonna be perfect. Let's see what's going on lower time frames. Nothing, literally nothing, nothing interesting. All right, perfect. So for now, we don't have anything here. At this point, what I would like to see way better is manipulation of the demand, is usual. Let me see the questions. Hi Edward, which exchange are you using? I see markets and then prop firms mostly. I will look for manipulation of this area on Euro GBP. I'll put an alert here. Oh, wait. Yes, perfect. And after we take this liquidity, I will try to get involved for buys. Quick ones. I don't need the whole day to go bullish. I just need 1 hour, a bullish 1 hour candle, and we make all the money that we need for, you know, for the week, basically. GBP USD. GBP USD, I'm not interested. I don't like how it's looking. And Euro USD, we have the alert here. So you know what we're waiting for. You already know. It's always the same. And if you go back to the previous lives, if you go back to all the lives that I did in the past, every single day you will see that I will mark out something. I will tell you where the alert is. I will tell you where I'm interested to get involved after the price reaches a certain area, and I will tell you if I'm interested for buys or for sells. And then the day after we connect, and it literally happened every single time as it was covered. So you can go back, everything is recorded, everything is live. All the lives are up here on my YouTube. You can go and check it out, and you can see that every single time it goes that way. Now, I'm not saying 100% of the times, okay, but I'm saying it's pretty accurate. Now, also one thing to consider, let's give some free education right here. One thing to consider is that today is Tuesday. Now, Tuesday has some probabilities, it's not like every time, but Tuesday has higher probabilities of having the low of the week compared to other days. So, for example, let's see here. So Tuesday, right here of last week, created the low of the week, which was actually taken on Friday, but almost after creating the low of the week on Tuesday, we never came back for a couple days. For 3 days, we never came back below this low. Let's see if there is some more confluence right here. It's not every time, as I said, but it's pretty accurate. Sometimes there is higher probability of this happening. Right here, Monday, Tuesday, high of the week, and then the whole week is bearish, okay? So Tuesday has a high probability of creating either the high or the low of the week. Now here for EURUSD, since we analyzed the range, and we are bullish in this range so far, I would like it to see to grab this liquidity fuels the market, and if this liquidity is taken, whether this one or this one, and we have a nice confirmation, I will look to get the low of the week. Not that I care about holding the whole week, but we have higher probabilities of getting a nice restored ratio, since if we get either this liquidity or this liquidity and then we continue to the upside, we have chances of going all the way up here, maybe having a nice entry with a tight stop loss right here, all the way to this take profit. Which exchange I use on TradingView? FXCM usually. For JR30 you mean? I don't know. This one? Please check GU short 1 hour time frame. I already covered GU. I'm not interested at all in GU. If you see shorts, I'm happy for you. I hope you catch it and I hope you make a lot of money. To me, according to my strategy, I'm not interested. Maybe you're right according to your strategy. Depends what you trade, how you trade. JR30 can also be JR40 in some brokers. And here, for example, NZD-CAD, overall I see NZD-CAD as bearish, I believe, if I remember. Yes, overall I see, going crazy right here, a lot of explanation to do for students. I see NZD-CAD bearish, you can see on the 4 hours, we are in a bearish trend for now. And what else? Going on the 1 hour, we might create the high of the week in this case. If I see it as bearish, we will look for the high of the week. Now the high of the week, let's go on lower time frames, on the 15 minutes. Perfect. The high of the week, I would like it to see created today. So today create the high of the week, possibly taking this liquidity and maybe even higher liquidity, maybe even this liquidity and this liquidity, but for now I'm just interested in seeing this liquidity right here taken, and then looking for the high of the week, shorting the whole week right after. All right, let's see if this plays out. Let's see if you have the confirmation to actually take this. I will put an alert here. If you check it out, if you actually pay attention to my chart, I never mark many supply or demand areas. I mark out liquidity. Liquidity is all that matters. I mark out supply and demand areas just for entry. Same. EURGBP, we might have some confluences into having the low of the week in order to continue higher during this week, possibly targeting this imbalance. Nope, wait. Perfect. If you can't see liquidity, you are liquidity, right? Exactly. It's just that I believe that we view liquidity in a certain way with the XL group. And I wanted to ask in the chat right here, you better comment, not here on the live chat, but you better comment under the video, because next week I will run a giveaway, and I will select through all the comments. Through all the comments, I will select the best comments, or maybe I will just run a random giveaway through the comments. I will check on my live. I will check on all my lives, and I will check the comments, and I will select, you know, 1 or 2 people and give them free funding challenge. So up to you. Let me update the members right here. So I will send the charts to my members. And then of course I update them. It's just for now to send an update and tell them what we're looking for. What is this stuff right here? Why did I put this? Your USD need confirmation for sure. It's gonna be interesting. And then we have, I will say today, very interesting, Euro GP, Euro USD, and also NZD CAD is really on the watch list. NZD CAD really on the watch list.
Yeah. Heart just turned purple. 360 up front, it all comes full circle. Class photograph, standing heavy on my Urkel.
And you better comment under the live trading videos, not on the live chat, but actually on the comments, because I'm gonna run some giveaways of free funding challenges for you guys. So I will select from over there, so go check it out.
The numbers all good, just pay me, I'm at the Rhino. Realize the whole fam goons like Rollo. One truck in front of me, one behind me to follow. Let me get a lemon pepper order, please. You gotta have a link before you order these. Docking jet skis in the Florida Keys. We all grateful for Weezy, but no one more than me. You just found a bottle with the messages. These days fame is disconnected from excellence. Half the time I gotta ask niggas what their profession is. Usher this generation, and these are where my confessions live.
Amazing. Members updated. Of course, also in the Sina channel, I share all of my trades with stop loss and take profit and everything that I take. Any updates for the Excel club? Yes, every week I review the applications. I see if you completed all the work and I add you. Amazing. Eddie is the man. Thank you. I appreciate all the good feedback right here in the chat. Of course, there are people that support less. It's fine. But anyway, the thing is, I will keep working for you guys. I will keep showing up here on the live trading, doing it for free. Nobody pay me for actually showing up here and sharing free game. but it's up to you to listen. So I hope that you do listen. I hope that you actually pay attention to the small details that I share, and I hope that you just, consider every single thing that is shared as valuable, because it really is. I've been trading for 9 years now at this point, and of course my strategy evolved over time, but it evolved in a good way. We always try to level up. Life is bullish, right? When you open Signal channel, maybe next month or maybe at the end of this month, but we'll see. I don't know yet. You can join the waitlist for now. There is the link here below. I should find a way to actually let you send your charts here in the comments. I just don't know how to do it. Let me see. Signal report, we had more than 10% both for January and February. March was like 3 or 4%. April was better, around 10. But yeah, we don't really make reports because we don't want to consider ourselves as a signal channel. As you know, like I cannot, and I don't want to give financial advice. In the signal channel, I share my own trades. I share what I do. Then it's up to people to do what they want with that information. I share my entry at the time I'm entering. I share where I put my stop loss and I share my take profit. And then it's up to you whether you want to follow it or not. Yeah, I need to find a way to let you send the links. Well, I'll find a way. I'll try to find it. I have no idea how to do it, but it would be nice so you can share your chart. I will take a look. Can you still hear the music? Because I'm listening. Let's see Discord members how they're doing.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Coming off the last record, I'm getting 20 million off the record. Just to off these records, nigga, that's a record. I'm living like I'm out here on my last adventure. Past or present, when you have to mention. This is nothing for the radio, but it still play it though. Cause it's that new Drizzy Drake, that's just the way it go. Heavy air play all day, with no chorus, we keep it thorough, nigga. Rap like this for all of my thorough niggas. I reached the point where don't shit matter to me, nigga. I reached heights that Dwight Howard couldn't reach, nigga. Prince Akeem, they throw flowers at my feet, nigga. I could go an hour on this beat, nigga. Yeah. I'm just as famous as my mentor, but that's still the boss, don't get sent for. Get hype on tracks and jump in front of a bullet you wasn't meant for. Cause y'all don't really wanna hear me vent more. Hot temper, scary outcome. Here's the reason for niggas that hating without one, that always let their mouth run. Bitch players talking like starters, I hate it. Started from the bottom, now we here, nigga, we made it. Yeah.
To do this, go to your YouTube studio and navigate to the live stream section. Select the stream you want to modify, click on edit, then scroll down to the chat section and click on settings. In the chat settings, make sure that the option links is enabled. This will allow viewers to share URLs. Let's see. Live stream. I have no idea. I'll check it out for next ones. I need to disable these things. Talk about other silver entries. Silver, it's long term, in according to my analysis, according to what I'm doing, is always a good time to get involved. Always a good time to get involved. Let's see. Did we grab it? Yes, we grabbed it. It's always the same. It's literally always the same. Liquidity right here. Marked it out. We go for liquidity. What happens next? We break to the upside. This was all the trendline liquidity. After breaking to the upside, what do? We come for internal liquidity. So this becomes external, this internal liquidity, then we go for external again. But what happens is that we zoom out to the bigger picture and we grab this external, not only this. So for this reason, we go for the whole range internal liquidity. Again, this internal liquidity. And now we're bullish. Easy. Now, this is short term. Longer term, on the weekly, nothing on the weekly, we are bullish as fuck. It's just pretty easy. I don't see any reason why gold and silver will go bearish. We had a crazy bullish momentum in from 2008 going forward. Guess what these times are similar to? That crisis where they were printing a lot of money, with the difference that right now they're printing way more money, way more than that, way more than 2008. So it's going crazy right now. We retraced, we had a nice range right here. Everything aligns both with this both aligns with macroeconomic analysis and also technical analysis. Here we started the range, then we manipulated it. The usual thing that always happens, just like Bitcoin, if you take a look, and then we broke to the upside. This is a strong low, came back, retested, now going higher, going for the all-time high next. Gold, same thing. Gold is always the same cycle. Every time we break the previous all-time high, and I go back years, and this always aligned with some macroeconomic stuff. This is never random, but the technical analysis reflects and mirrors the macroeconomics. So they were printing a lot of money here. The gold started in 1971 or 1972, I don't remember, I think it's 71. The gold standard died, which means that the dollar was not backed by gold anymore. And guess what? The dollar was just paper at that point. It was not valued anything. It was not backed by anything. Before that, it was based on gold. It was backed by gold. After that, it was just paper. It was just based on the trust of people. So for this reason, gold just skyrocketed from 1971. Then, of course, also had a retracement, just usual cycle of the market. And then after, this is the first time we break the previous all-time high with clearer charts. And breaking the previous all-time high, we come back to the demand area that broke the previous all-time high, and we continue the bullish cycle. Okay. Now, guess what happened? Of course, these are long cycles. It's years and years. But right here, 2000 and 2001, the dot-com bubble going crazy. Gold started going up, of course. And then guess what? What corresponds to the break of the previous all-time high? 2008, where they were printing a lot of money because of the crisis. And of course, all these crises are for something. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. But if you know how to move, you can get rich. There are a few people that earlier they were poor and then they become rich. They take advantage of the crisis. You cannot stop the crisis, you can only take advantage from it. We of course know the plan of the people, we know the plan of the elites. I mean, I hope you know. I don't know if you know, but I hope you know. But we cannot do anything to stop it. We can just take advantage of this. And by taking advantage, we just get richer. And by getting richer, we can do good things to people around us. We can educate more people. We can educate our family. We can take care of our family, of our friends and stuff. So here, what happened? 2007, 2008, we break the previous all-time high. This corresponds with the macroeconomic, where there was the crisis of 2008. A lot of money was being printed at that time. And guess what happened? Retest of the last demand that broke the previous all-time high. Bullish. And every single time that we break, it goes crazy. Like, look at the return. From here to here, it's 370%. People talk about Bitcoin, they don't talk about gold. From here to here is 175%. And it's not even from the bottom, it's from the break of the previous all-time high. Like, people are buying at the break of the previous all-time high and they're making 170%. It's not even from the bottom. It's not even from down here, which is like 700%. It's not even from here. It's from the break of the previous all-time high, where people never want to buy. And here what happened? We break the previous all-time high right here. Guess during which year? 2019, 2020. What was happening? You know what crisis we went through over there. You know what happened. You know what? That the Fed printed more money than ever. It printed more money than ever before. And we broke the previous all-time high. And guess what? We came back to the demand that broke the previous all-time high. And we also created equal highs just for the sake of technical analysis. But guess what's next? Macroeconomic plus technical analysis, next level. You just must know what is happening. You just must know what is going on and how to move. I've been buying gold since this retracement right here. Yeah, I started buying gold from here. So right now I'm already at plus 30% around. But yeah, I see upside coming. Same with silver. Silver even more. Silver, we have bigger possibilities of bigger returns as well, according to my analysis. Why? Because silver is also used in the industry. Gold is money by nature. Gold is how you say, I don't even remember the term, but gold is historically is money. Like, people a long time ago, they were using gold coins. Okay, yeah, we understand that. But silver, and also is, how you say, I only remember in Italian how to say it, but yeah, it's a safe haven. There we go, it's a safe haven, gold. Silver. Why silver? I see bigger possibilities. Of course, still scarcity and everything, but other than that, it is also used in the industry. Silver is used in the industry. What does this mean? It is used to build solar panels, and it is used to also build some parts of some electrical vehicles. Some parts. It depends, not all of them. But for solar panels, 100%. Look. Silver is a significant panel material. How much? 20 grams of silver. Alright, is this understood? Great. Now, what does this correspond with? There is of course an agenda with all the green economy, green stuff, renewable energy and all of these things, where they want to push a certain agenda because of climate change and all of these things. So, we cannot do anything on how they're gonna push the agenda and all of this stuff. That's just the reality of things, and it's just how they're gonna push a certain agenda to benefit their own pocket. But other than this, what can we do? We can understand how to benefit from this. So we know that silver has scarcity. There's not unlimited silver in the world. And it is also used in the industry. It is used to build solar panels, which is an industry that is being hardly pushed worldwide. So you tell me what you want to do. I've been buying silver since year 21, since $21 per ounce. That's when I called it initially. I made a YouTube video and I made this analysis and I made the macroeconomic analysis in depth. We were right here and I was like, I'm buying guys, I'm buying from here. And right after that, plus 22% in few weeks, 4, 5, 6 weeks or something. But no worries, I see new all-time highs coming. Well, this is no financial advice, this is my analysis, this is what I know, what I researched. You can do whatever you want, with this information. But yeah, let me know what you think. I don't see many comments, I just see people being really quiet while I go over this stuff. When a webinar about macroeconomic, that's nice. Maybe for members that would be nice. Perfect, still waiting. Euro GP, Euro USD, nothing here yet, and NZD CAD. Damn. Oh, with that being said, I don't see any comment about this. I shared the sauce right here live about silver and gold long term. I'm giving you the sauce for free. I'm giving you like how I'm making money right now. And the only answer that I get in the comments is if I can pass FTMO with automatic copier. This is the reaction to the free sauce that I'm sharing here live. It's crazy. It's crazy. Years of research. Crazy. And you know, for all the people watching, this is why some people get richer, some others just stay on the same place their whole life. Even if you put the evidence in front of their face, the only answer that you will get is, does smart money work? Man. US 30 please. This is what we get after sharing like information that no one knows. Crazy. Well, anyway, do whatever you want with this information. I know that I'm already making a lot of money with this information. You do whatever you want. And stay tuned. Make sure to comment under the video, not here in the live chat, but actually under the video. because I will run a giveaway next week and I will select comments and I will give out free challenges, free funding challenges. So stay tuned. Thank you so much. It was great having you here. We'll see you soon, also tomorrow. Going live tomorrow, so stay